So in the lane, you need to have a plan when it comes to trading, which you do in matchup, and you also need to have a plan on when ideally do you want to recall at what, like how much gold do you need to have in your pocket, ideally. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we will learn exactly how to play AD carry properly. Macro, decision making, wave management, all of these things are going to be touched in this video. We're going to learn it together in this VOD review that I made for a player that wanted to get out of low elo. For those of you who are the first time here, my name is Bizais, and on this channel I post videos on how to get better in League of Legends. So if you want to improve in LoL 10 times faster, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember that what you're seeing right now is a premium personalized coaching session. This guy booked his coaching with me when he was hard stuck in Silver 2 with around 45% win rate. Right now, after around 2 weeks, he climbed instantly to gold 2 just from one coaching session. This is another person that climbed from platinum to master tier with my coaching. Here is another guy, gold to master tier, currently actually pushing for grandmaster with my coaching. Are you tired of feeling stuck in your current rank and unable to climb the ladder, or do you find yourself struggling to convert winning games and make progress? If you're serious about improving in League of Legends and you want to get your gameplay to the next level, go ahead and book your own personalized coaching session and start instantly. I'll see you in the session.
So I am currently uploading the video. It's at like 80%, so it says there's like 3 minutes left until it's on YouTube.
No problem. We have time.
Yeah. But I guess I can explain to you my situation a little more.
Yeah, maybe you can give me also your PGG, because I don't think I have your in-game name.
Yeah. I am no longer master. I lost a couple today.
Oh shit. What happened?
Well, I think unlucky teams, but also I didn't play like very well. I was a bit unconcentrated, I think. This is my viewpoint, GG.
Okay, let's see this one.
I think I could have won like 3 out of 4 games if I had played better, but yeah.
Okay, interesting. Let's take a look at this. So, good. Let's take a look at this. Oh, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Andrew. You can call me Andrew in the coaching sessions and everything.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How should I call you?
Ollie.
Ollie?
Yes.
Perfect, Ollie. Nice to meet you, Ollie. How is it wrote?
It's like OLLI. It's like
like this
for Oliver. Are you writing it in the Discord chat?
Yeah. Do you see my screen right now? Because right now I'm sharing my screen.
Oh yes. Wait.
Yes.
How do I make that full screen?
Right angle corner down full screen. Okay. Yep. But it's like this. OLLI, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Perfect, Ollie. Beautiful, man. Nice to meet you, Ollie. So let's see this. So, okay. So I remember you said Master 24 LP when you wrote to me. Okay.
Right now I'm Diamond and 50 LP, I think.
Okay, so current rank is Diamond 1, 50 LP. Maximum rank?
I actually just hit Masters for the first time like 3 days ago. So Masters and I think 70 LP it was.
Okay, 70 LP. That's good to know.
Yeah.
You never been mastered like before?
Before that, no. I was trying to get it for legitimately 6 years and I only got it now. So.
Okay, and last year, what rank were you?
I actually quit League for a whole year, or like 6 months. So I think I played very little last year. I was like Diamond 4, I think, but I played like maybe 20 games.
Okay, so not much.
And I actually deleted my original account because I actually thought that I wanted to stop playing. But so this is a different account.
Okay. Good. So we know the current rank, we know the peak, but let's talk more about your goals, because maybe your goals are not around the rank, or maybe they are around the rank. So what is your objective right now?
I guess just to improve as a player, to like find my biggest mistakes that I consistently make, and to be more consistent. And yeah, I guess my like side goal is to gain rank, but I see that kind of more as a result of getting better rather than my main goal. So
okay, yep. That sounds good. And what do you think are your biggest problems in the game right now?
I think like lapses in concentration. I think I can play very well and I have a good theoretical knowledge, but then sometimes I just like space out and like make a bad play and it like loses the whole game. I think my team fighting is probably my weakest part of the game. I think my early game, I kind of know what I need to do at like pretty much every single point. But in team fights, I'm always like unsure if I should be walking up, should I be like respecting their engage. So I don't know. Like I'm most confused during team fights, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, see. Okay, what else other than these things?
I think also maybe like mental restraint. Like sometimes I greed. And I think I know it's the right play, but I kind of like don't stop myself from like making the bad play, even though I know it's the wrong play.
I keep doing the bad play, even if I know it's the bad play. Okay, okay, this is very common. Okay, this is very common. Okay, perfect. So, okay, is there anything else that is worth noting here?
I mean, I'm not the perfect player, obviously, so I think every aspect of my game can be like improved. So maybe also like spell tracking kind of I could improve, like knowing exactly which summoners a person has. I'm not sure if that's like feasible in SoloQ because you don't have all info. But yeah,
it's good to keep it if you play a role that doesn't require you to be very good mechanically, like support jungle, maybe mid. On AD carry though, it's a bit hard because you play Xayah, you kind of need to be good mechanically and track the summoner spell. It's a bit iffy. Plus, you track the summoner spell. Alistar has no flash, but if your Nautilus doesn't engage, how does it affect you?
So I mean, I guess it affects me because I can know if I have to play very scared. Like he's going to engage, like, or has the potential to.
Yes. So there are ways to play around it. I think that if you play an engaged support or like someone that can actually initiate the fight, it's even better. Okay.
I think the video is uploaded.
Yeah, so I can see that your damage is quite low. So here you have 11 kills. And
my damage is low for the amount of kills.
Yeah, you have 11 kills. You play Xayah into Jarvan Darius, which is super easy. Samara Rakan, which is relatively easy, and then Anivay is a bit hard. And then we do only 31k damage. We also have a decent engage, and the game lasts for 34 minutes. And then next game, same thing. Our support Nico does more damage, but also you have Talon, no setup. Jace, no setup. Nico, a bit of setup, and Vayne top. Personally, I wouldn't go Kai'Sa, but that's just preference.
It's definitely. I had to pick initially, so I didn't know what they were picking.
Okay, I think. So you had to first pick it. Yeah. Okay, this is the same problem here. Interesting. Interesting. Your farm is quite high, but maybe, it could be a problem in the team fights. It could be a problem that you're not grouping enough.
Okay.
Do you have the link on the YouTube?
Yes. Wait. There it is.
Perfect. And don't forget to put it on. Okay, it's good. Perfect. Okay, so is this the Xayah last game? Oh, really? Okay, that sounds.
This is the Xayah last game. I would say I felt like I played like the first 20 minutes well, and then I just was playing the last the late game very badly.
Okay. You didn't record a draft though.
It was Thresh Talia first pick.
Okay.
But I forget what exactly the enemies played.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and Tierlists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. This is just $5. Go ahead and check it right now. Or you didn't know. So let's see. So
sorry, no, I didn't know how they picked it, like in which order.
Okay. So so you said what? Talia?
Yeah.
Here?
Talia, Thresh, And then they had picked, I think, yeah, they first picked Jarvan. Then they did, I think, Darius Rakan. And then I was like, okay, like Talia, Thresh seems like a good front to back. If I pick Kai'Sa here, I don't think it fits very well. So I was like, okay, I can also deny them the Xayah Rakan, and front to back would be a good way to play here. So I thought Xayah would be good. I think it's not the greatest against Jarvan.
Yes.
I can't get out of his Cataclysm.
Yeah, okay. In this case, Xayah is not bad. I think these two is really good. And if you also take the Xayah from Drakan.
Yeah, what would you say is the best pick in this scenario?
Well, from your pool, I think you can just go. I mean, Kai'Sa is not that bad. You have some setup with the. I mean, if you think about it, the Talia, right? She has that little E, right? So someone is gonna dash through that. Is gonna get stunned. So if you pick Kai'Sa here, you can be fine, especially because who's gonna dash? Well, this guy he can't play without dash. This guy can't play without dash.
Yeah.
So you might assume that you will have some setup. Plus, Kai'Sa Thresh is not. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad, so it's decent. So, but I don't think Xayah is bad here. So I'm talking about this because sometimes only it matters to like have good draft knowledge and everything in the game. Okay, so actually worded here, interesting. Okay, so tell me more about you as a player. What do you think are your strengths now?
Difficult to say. I would say I'm a kind of okay at everything. I wouldn't say I have like a very clear defined strength.
Okay.
Like my mechanics can be good, they can be very bad. I think I'm gonna go on streaks where I like play very good and very bad. So I'm like a very polarizing player, I would say.
Okay.
I think my CSing is decent.
Okay. Good. So tell me more about like what happened in this game and what.
Yeah, we got quite a good lead. We're pressuring them like a lot under tower, and both their junglers were coming to try and like tip the scale for either side. But she was just having to CS under tower but she couldn't walk up, so I got a decent like 20 CS lead. Plus 2 plates. So yeah, and that I was quite far ahead, like in the first 15 minutes.
Okay, that sounds very good. Good. So what was your plan initially before you go into this game, like based on champ select?
I didn't think about it that much. I guess I was just like, I have to be careful of Rakan W cooldown, so just playing around that. If they hard engage on me with Rakan getting W, they win. So I just have to like play around Thresh Hook and his CC mostly, and also like using my Q and E for poke because we outrage him in that sense.
Okay. How does Xayah against Samara, Rakan work level 1, level 2, level 3? Who's stronger in trades? How do you want to trade? Do you want to trade?
I'm not sure, but I would say Xayah level 1 they're both similar because they both have like if you go Q, then you're similar but you have slightly longer range, so you're going to have, I think you're going to have the push as Xayah.
Yes.
So level 2, if you have E, you also have the advantage because you have a good Q-E combo for CC. Unless they engage, and I mean she has more damage if she manages to get engaged with QE. But I think probably you still have priority as Xayah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're saying you have priority as Xayah, but I mean usually it depends on your support matchup, because if Samara has Senna and you have Yuumi, it doesn't really matter if you play Xayah into Samara. So in this case, I agree we have Prio because we have Thresh. Thresh is stronger than Rakan level 1. And if Rakan wants to go in level 1, Samara is, well, not useless, but almost useless, really. She's super weak. Okay, that sounds good. So I already see a lot of things. The first 10 minutes. So, okay, I didn't ask you, Ollie. So what are your expectations on this coaching session? What do you specifically want to get today in the coaching?
I guess, yeah, probably team fighting would be the nicest thing to, because I noticed that's like often where I like seem to lose the game, I think. Okay. Like everything's going fine, I feel like I have a lead, and then we lose a team fight, and I'm not sure if it's my fault, and in a lot of cases, I think I definitely can play them better. But I'm not sure if it's like just a bad team fight in general, or if I'm specifically like losing the team fight.
Yeah.
So I would like to definitely team fight better.
This right here, this is gonna be the problem. You will see. This
really?
Right here, this rotation. This is Diamond 4 rotation. We're gonna see why it's Diamond 4. So this is why you don't do damage. I'm gonna just give you this hint, but we'll see after. So I don't think it's because you don't know how to play team fights, considering your mechanics in the early game. I see. Okay, this is pretty easy to fix actually with coaching, so it's nice. That's good. Okay, good. So
it's nice to know.
It's good because I think if you play like this mechanically in the lane and then you're shit in the team fights, I don't think it makes any sense. It's like you're a new player, right? So I don't think team fights. Yeah, okay.
Can I just say like my mentality with this? So like they wanted to swap and just Tahm Kench went bot lane. So I'm just like, okay, I have to go top in this scenario. Because if I go bot, then then we're two people in one lane and
of course,
it's just fucked.
Yeah.
So I this is more of I would have stayed bot lane for Drake and then gone top lane.
Okay, but did you try to ping Tahm Kench, like to suggest him that?
I don't remember. But I think he was already bot lane by the time.
Okay. So. In that case, then ping. I would try to ping. If you're at the same position, I would try to let him know. Hey, bro, I want to be there. I will ping one time, see what he thinks, and then if he still goes bot, I'll move to the other lane. You also have to consider. So you're saying that I had to be bot lane, but are there any situation when it's actually better to be top lane and Tahm Kench mid lane? Like,
because when you're plating top lane and we have a lead, so we want to force that and snowball that, and so I think it makes sense to go top lane. I think because we already took bot lane tower, and we got the whole top lane tower, and so if you don't have an objective bot lane like Drake, then I think it's a good play.
Okay, but let's say you have the objective. When do you actually intentionally leave Tahm Kench to be there, and you stay top? Is that in any case good?
Yeah, I would say if it's good because we have platings to take.
Okay, but then
I think in that case,
if you're gonna go top and try to get plates, but then Darius is gonna be there, you're gonna be 1v1. It's gonna be kind of hard to get plates. You can force, but it's still a force. So then, would it ever be worth to let the 4v4 happen on bot and you're top? You're not in the fight.
No, but that's why I don't know they said, or like in game they were saying like, oh, we just give up Drake. So I'm assuming that we just trade the top tower for Drake. So I agree, like we would win 4v4 and it's a bad matchup, but I thought that we would just like overload.
Oh no, you don't. You definitely shouldn't really expect that they will win 4v4 and go top. No, that's a bit iffy because they will miss the hook or do something crazy, they die and you regret that you go top. So when you rotate, it's very important. This mistake they do, even Grandmaster players do it. So when you rotate on a lane, it's not specifically bad that you rotate and you're not in the fight if you know that the guy that's gonna rotate is gonna provide more utility than you in the team fight. For example, if I'm 0-2 on Xayah and Tahm Kench intentionally goes on bot lane while he's 4-0, good job Tahm Kench. What are you gonna do? Okay. Stay top lane and Xayah 0-2 is in the fight? What the fuck? Like Xayah 0-2 doesn't do anything. So you see, when you're rotating, you wanna make sure if you're gonna go on top lane when Drake is up or bot lane when Baron is up, you wanna make sure, hey, I go top, so Tahm Kench is gonna be bot around Drake. Yeah, but is Tahm Kench stronger than me? Why is he a Drake? And if the answer is no, they need to urgently try to either go mid at least or try to go bot. So that's how you decide. You decide on who is stronger. The guy that needs to be around the objective should be the guy that is stronger. Of course, exceptions when they have TP, but Tahm Kench didn't have TP in this case, so...
So if I was losing lane, then going top would be a good play.
Exactly.
Because then I would be 1v1 with Darius and I can just farm.
Yes, and then 4v4 is good because Tahm Kench is 4-0, so If you are in the fight and it's 4v4 and Tahm Kench is top, you have less chances to win than if you are top and Tahm Kench is in the fight. But it wasn't this case. So in this case, you took the correct decision, but just the thought process has to be good, because next game you're going to do the same thing, maybe when you're weak, and it's not good.
Okay. Good.
But we're going to see, because there is an initial mistake there that is bigger than anything else. We're going to see. Okay. Perfect. So beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Tell me, when do you spike on this jump?
I mean, every time you get a... Yeah, this fight was unfortunate. If you get a item, obviously, like Kraken Silly is a nice spike, but I would say when you get your mythic, your... what's it called?
Kraken Slayer?
No, the second item.
The Navori.
Yeah, Navori Quick Blades. I think that plus Kraken is a really big spike.
Okay, perfect.
And then also if you're against Darius, Jarvan, two tanks, then getting what's it called? The last Whisper item is also really big.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. So in lane, you said you want to trade, well, theoretically until level 3 you can trade anytime against Samara. You should have more range. She's very strong at level 3. You should look for play with the trash hook, of course. But it didn't tell me what do you want to recall for, where do you want to base, ideally, what are the options?
I don't understand the question.
So in the lane, you need to have a plan when it comes to trading, which you do in matchup, and you also need to have a plan on when ideally do you want to recall at what, like how much gold do you need to have in your pocket, ideally.
Yeah, I guess in lane then, going back for Noon Quiver is a really good base.
Yes.
So 1300.
Yes.
Then Kraken Slayer is another 1700, I think.
Yes, okay.
I mean, you can also back for Berserkers.
True.
I think that's fine.
True. What's the difference between the spice?
Well, you have more mobility with your Berserker by and less combat stats. I guess that's useful because you can potentially dodge Rakan W, but I would say the Kraken spike is way better.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, a 1300 and 1700, I guess.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. That's good. So 1300, 1700, good. 1300 is like the ideal realistic one, because 1700, how many games you're gonna recall for 1700? That's good. So we have that plan. Berserkers, good if you play against Caitlyn Morgana, Caitlyn Lux, or stuff that you just want to chill, safe, and pray. In that case, then you can play safe with Berserkers and refillable potion. So that would be 1250 gold. But with no quiver, you should get away with murder most of the cases. I see. Okay, that's why you don't do damage. Okay, so there are multiple things that make you not do damage, but definitely the not doing damage aspect is holding you back now. Okay, so let's go to the game. So you are going in the lane. You don't leash, or do you leash?
No, he's starting top side, I think.
Okay,
no, he's just top side.
Do you ever ask your jungle to, if possible, to not leash, like you don't leash?
No. I know it's good in some matchups, but I don't usually.
Okay. And why do you think it's good in some matchups?
Well, in some cases you want the push, or you can also deny one minion by like pulling the wave. I don't know, a really good example is like if you're playing against Caitlyn Lux, then you want to like, and you're like playing with a Leona, she's completely useless level 1, so you want to like maybe just hard shove the wave, and then you get level 2 at the same time. And then, I don't know, if alternatively, to stop that from happening, if you're playing Caitlyn Lux against someone, then you probably want to be in lane so that you can establish your push.
So in that case, maybe you can just ask, hey, can we not leash, please? Okay, perfect. That sounds good. Okay.
I think regardless, I would probably still leash if they ask me though, because I just don't want to tilt.
Oh yeah, if they ask, if they ask you, yes. But if you can, and if it's like a very hard lane, I will ask, because if you leash them and you play against Caitlyn Morgana and he's betting top, bot is completely lost. So it's like, so you gotta make sure, one, you ask them in the beginning, like when the game literally starts at 0 seconds, because if you ask like now, it's too late. And you gotta make sure you're as polite as possible. And 3, you gotta make sure you only ask your junglers when it's needed. Like now it's Samara Rakan. Asking to not leash is kind of stupid, because I mean, what are you gonna get level 1? Okay, good. So you go in the lane, you look top lane. He did not level up Q or W. That's good. That's good. Do you put the word here? Not really. Okay, so you actually woke up because Rakan was top lane.
Yeah.
This word is...
Is that a good word or...?
Well, it depends on who is the enemy jungle. So it's Jarvan, right? And it depends on what kind of clearing he's gonna do. So now we know he's gonna actually start to top lane, right? Do you know what you're familiar with what Jarvan clear can do?
Like how fast it is, or?
Yeah, and usually what camps does he take first, or how does he? What's the word?
I mean, he can either full clear or he'll do like a blue buff into Wolves red, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
But I see Agarin, he plays a lot of Jarvan and he usually just full clears, actually.
Yes, usually full clear is fine. I mean, if you're gonna push too hard on bot lane, he can always like skip some camps and level 3 gank Q. I mean, early vision is always good, no matter what, just as a rule of thumb. Personally, you know, if you know you can get prio, if you know you can get the push, and you can get the push at level 1, you can get the push at level 2 in this matchup, and you can also get a level 3 push. Even it's harder, but you should be able to. If you know you can do that and like crash 3 waves into the tower and then wave is bouncing into you, personally I'll try to ward after the 3rd wave. It's because...
just so that you don't get level 3 ganked or...
Yes, and the chances of this ward spotting someone and the chances of the level 3 ward spotting someone, the level 3 ward will spot someone more. But this word is early word is always fine. It's just you gotta think about it. If you conserve it while you can get prio and you know you're gonna get a better word, it's fine.
So, also, by the way, are you recording this?
Yes, absolutely. Don't worry. Okay, you're gonna have the session recorded. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thanks.
You go in the lane, and then let's see what you're gonna do here. So Samara is in the lane. Let's see how we're gonna play this. Okay, Okay, so you didn't really hit the minions too much. Is there a reason?
I mean, Rakan wasn't coming to lane, and also I feel like we're going to have prior, so I don't want to push it as like just a push.
That's the answer that I was looking for. Beautiful. Here I don't like that. Okay, if I have to compare it with like a challenger player, you should click on the trash. Now, why? Why should you click on the trash?
To see which ability he has?
Exactly.
For you who are struggling, winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARAMs and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time autopiloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.